9-6. Gayville's first 5 points were off of mistakes by Colome. Um, now they're playing. Gayville's got several girls. They got one girl that's a 6'2 senior, one that's a 6-foot senior, another 5'10 senior. Got a tall team, and then they one of their back row players is a 5'1 7th grader, and kind of a handy little stinker. So anyway, Callie to serve. Picked up in the back row. Katie gets a hand on it, but they're going to give her a lift. Yep. Number 12, Hannah, or Tria Hubbard, 6'2 senior, got called for carrying it. And the Cowgirls get a point. And there she puts it in the net. And so Cowgirls tie this one up, 9-9. And another point for the Cowgirls. Katie at the net. Oh. And super dig by Maggie, but they're going to... Tria Hubbard was a little upset. Good looking kill got called as a play over because of a loose ball, and then Callie's next serve was kicked out of bounds. So Cowgirls now leading this one 11-9. Katie got a hand on that one at the net, but Tria Hubbard was able to get that one knocked down. Hubbard's a big girl, 6'2". Got a big old swing when it comes down. Haley Crumpus was able to get that one over, but it got blocked at the net. They were able to get it picked up. She gets it tipped over. Callie gets that one dug up. Abby to Katie. Gayville sends it back over. Rainey picks it up. Off the tips of Abby's fingers and rolls backwards, and it's a point for the Raiders. They'll get the serve. Rainey picks that one up. Abby sets it up. Katie running backwards, gets it over. Callie tips it up. Abby, Katie. Back row there. Callie gets that one up. Abby sets it over to Haley Crumpus. Gets blocked. Katie picks it back up. Rainey. Abby. Katie. Katie picks that one out of the net. Abby's going to hand that one back over. And Hubbard can't find the handle on that one. Sends it out. Haley Crumpus up to serve. Cowgirls ahead in this one, 12-11. Picked up in the back row by the 6-foot senior for the Raiders. Okay, Rainey. Haley. Abby's going to send that over. Haley Crumpus picks it up. Abby. Katie. There we go. Finally, got a kill. 13-11. Serve picked up in the back row. Callie's going to pick that back up. Abby's going to send it over. And we're going to have a lift. And the Cowgirls are going to get another point. Haley's serve. Grounds from the back row. That's going to be out. Big hit by Hubbard, but out of bounds. 15-11. Maggie's going to fall getting that one. Going to get it. Going to try to get it up there, but can't quite get in there, and it's going to fall out of bounds. And Haley Crumpus will come out, and Jacqueline Lappert will check in for the back row here. Hubbard to serve. Callie picks it up in the back row. Abby Piota going to tip that over. Oh, Callie, that one would have been out of bounds. But Maggie tipped that over. Katie, a block at the net. Picked it back up. But Jacqueline can't quite handle the rebound out of the net and comes out of bounds. Point for the Raiders, 13-15, in favor of the Cowgirls. Maggie sends that over. Callie, Rainey going to send it back. And drop into the corner there by number 1, Maddie Nelson. She's a 5'10" senior for this Gayville squad. Callie in the back row. Abby Piota to Katie. And she's going to get a kill. Brings Abby Piota up to serve. And that's going to be way high out of bounds and brings Gayville to within a point. 16-15, they have the serve. Johnson is going to serve here. She is a 5'5", or Larson, excuse me. She is a 5'7" sophomore. And that's going to be an ace for Larson. McKenzie to Piota to Callie Heath. And a big time hit from number 5, Megan Hirsch. Gayville takes the lead, 17-16. Net goes over, Rainey picks it up. Abby sets her back up. Hirsch hits it over, picked up by McKenzie. Abby to Katie Heath. Katie's going to get it tipped at the net. They're going to get it picked back up. Callie diving catch. Katie going to get a kill. Good job. 17-17. Katie serve. Larson, back row. Abby setting it up. Callie going to tip it around. Hirsch and down. Katie's second serve. Picked up in the back row. Set up. Hirsch. That's going to be way out of bounds. Good hard hit by Hirsch, but just out of bounds. No Cowgirls touched it, so Katie will serve again. Little Larson. Callie at the net. Block. 20-17. Cowgirls winning this one right now. Katie to serve. And we got a point for Gayville. Big hit by Hirsch, and she's got another kill back into the back corner. 18-20. That brings up number 17 for Gayville. That's Olivia Petrick. She's a 5'5" freshman to serve. McKenzie in the back row, set up by Abby Piota to Callie. Callie going to get that one sent way out of bounds. Larson was able to get a hand on him. Man, that thing was coming, and it's gone. So that brings up Maggie McCarty to serve for the Cowgirls. Larson in the back row. Picks it up. Here comes Hirsch. And it's going to be a kill. Maggie McCarty can't get that one dug up. That one was coming. That's a lot of pressure behind that. She has good vertical jump. She gets above that thing, and when it comes down hard. So brings up number 6, Ostadillo to serve for the... Oh, Hirsch got it. Callie got a hand on it, but sent it down the net. Block, and the Raiders pull within one here. Katie in the back row. Sets up Abby Piota. Callie going to have to tip this one over. Hirsch, middle. McKenzie. Abby sets up Callie. Callie going to bring that one down. Right off the face of number 8, Dangle. Hirsch. Katie gets that dug up. Katie can't quite get it high enough. Trying to dive for it, and Callie couldn't recover to get to it, and it goes out of bounds. 21-22. Cowgirls still lead by 1, but Gayville has the serve. McKenzie to Abby. Callie. And we tie that one up. Callie sets it up. Abby tips it back over to Callie. McKenzie. Abby, Callie, dug up in the back row. Number 6 gets the hit on it, but Callie gets a block there to net. Number 6 is Ostadillo, and that will fall down, and the Cowgirls will get another point. 23-22 with the lead. Katie at the net, and that's going to be out of bounds off of Hubbard. I said, big time hitter. When she hits that sucker, she's 6'2" and got a lot behind that. When it comes down hard, but she's a little long on it right now. Hirsch gets it picked up. She's going to hit it from the back row in the net. Cowgirls take this first set, 25-22. We'll be back in a couple minutes with the next set.
Hey, Doug, how'd that do?
If you're a younger runner getting into running, you want a shoe that can do it all. You can train in, you can race in, it looks cool, has a lot of Under Armour attitude to it. That's the Bandit.
We call ourselves Bandits. That's the Under Armour way, right? It's how we design product, it's how we live our life here at Under Armour.
If you're a younger runner getting into running, you want a shoe that can do it all. You can train in, you can race in, it looks cool, has a lot.
Atterbury Construction is an earth-moving contractor and supply of quality aggregate materials based in Colome, South Dakota. When in need of a professional service for site preparation, grading, and many other soil-related tasks, their knowledge in heavy equipment, rock and gravel products is wide-ranging. Atterbury Construction, your earth-moving and aggregate professional since 1995. For competitive bids and estimates, call Lee or or Kurt at 842-3776. Proud sponsors of Colome Cowboys and Cowgirls on Colome Cowboy Live.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to all the area boys and girls teams as a proud sponsor of all the local activities on Sports Ticket Live. We invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs. Fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy selection, and much, much more. Or for your special events orders, you will always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. Our staff always delivers speedy, friendly service at the store, doing the most for you. The store.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical South Dakota high school's budget, and they go along.
Okay, we're back here at Dakota Christian. Second set of a best-of-3 match between Colome and the Gayville Volin Raiders. Cowgirls take the first set, 25-22. And Gayville to serve. Callie picks it up. Abby Piota sets it up. Rainey Hermson gets it over. Hirsch to back. Callie picks it up. Abby to Katie. Gonna set it over. Ostadillo. Jacqueline digs that up. Katie gets it set over. Larson to Hirsch. Gets Maggie picks that up. Katie sends it over. But Hirsch is there again, and she knocks it down. Abby can't quite get to that one, and Gayville Volin scores first. Brings up number 17, Petrick, to serve for the Raiders. Callie, Maggie, Rainey. And Hirsch, make no mistake there, she was going to get that one. She wasn't going to leave any doubt. 2-0. Petrick's served to Katie. Rainey's going to tip that over. Hirsch is there to knock that back. They're going to call Abby Piota with a lift there, trying to get a hand on it to get it back up. 3-0. Petrick serve. Jacqueline. Maggie. Get it over to Rainey. Going to tip it up. They're going to set up Hirsch. And it comes right over top of the block and down in. All right, Petrick serve, picked up by Callie, then Katie, and Rainey knocks it over. And they're going to set up Hirsch again. That's going to be out of bounds. She didn't quite get over top of that one. 5-1. Brings Katie Heath up to serve. Going to be short, picked up by Larson, back row. Hirsch going to send it right around Callie and down for point number 7 for Gayville. 7-1. Again, miscommunication between the Cowgirls has cost them more points this year than anything, and happened again right there. Here we go again. Maggie picks that one up. Katie, Rainey going to send it over. Larson. Hirsch. Katie gets that one dug up. Abby Piota. Callie going to send it over. Larson. They're going to set up Hubbard this time, and she will hit it into the net, and it'll be a point for the Cowgirls, 7-2. Maggie McCarty to serve. Katie picks it up. Abby sits up Haley Krampus. Get it to the back row. And just a quick move by Hirsch, gets that one back over, and that brings up number 18, Taya Rose to serve for Gayville Volin. And Rainey tried to tip that one over. And into the net. Rose to serve again. Katie picks that one up. It's going to be at the net, and Hubbard is going to be there to knock that thing down. Right over top of Haley Krampus. And Coach Glenda will take a timeout, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
Long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important too. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Customer service. Those are the two words producers use to describe statewide ag insurance. Customer service is not something of the past. It's the foundation of their business. September the 30th is the deadline for changes on wheat and alfalfa in all counties. So stop by or call. Statewide Ag, located in Winter, Chamberlain, and Mitchell. Quality service backed by knowledge and experience. Statewide Ag Insurance. They do things differently. Statewide Ag Insurance is an equal
Rose's serve is picked up by Alexa McKenzie and hit over by Rainey Hermson. Abby setting it up here. Callie, left hand going to go over, but they pick it up. Knock it back, Katie. Abby. Callie into the net. 11-2. Hubbard hits the net but comes over. Nobody gets a handle on that one. 12-2. Gayville's taking control of this game. Rose to serve again. Callie picks it up. Rainey. Callie. And Rainey sets her up, gets a kill. 12-3. Brings Rainey up to serve. Nice hard serve by Rainey. Hirsch from the back row, and it's into the net. We can just keep her in that back row. Maybe we can get a few more points there, Anna. All right. Hirsch picks it up. They're going to set Hubbard up. Alexa, Callie going to tip it over. Ostadillo. Callie gets it blocked at the net. Ostadillo. Alexa. Puts it over. Going to set up Hubbard into the net. 12-4. Rainey's still serving. Callie battle at the net. She's going to beat that one. 12-5. What do we got for a score? 12-6. 12-6. Okay. All right, Rainey to serve. Hubbard blocked by Callie at the net. They're going to try it again. They're going to send this one back. Callie sends it over. Good job by Alexa hustling back to get that one. Callie gets a block on that one. Katie gets it up. Abby sets her up. Callie weak hands that one into the net. And point for the Raiders. Alexa picks it up. Abby, or Haley puts it up. Katie tips it over. Battle at the net. Going to be won by number 1 for Gayville Volin. That's Maddie Nelson. She tips it over. Cowgirls can't handle it. Ostadillo to serve for the Raiders. And again, we can't set the ball 10 feet from the net and spike it. It just doesn't work. And we're into the net. Again, point for the Raiders. Callie gets that one tipped over. Hubbard. Rainey. Abby. And again into the net. Ostadillo to serve. Haley Crumpus sends it over. Send it up to Maddie Nelson. Abby, Callie, excuse me. Callie going to get a rebound on that one when they bounce it over. And she's going to get that one where nobody else can. Point for the Cowgirls, 16-7. Short serve on the net, bounces over though. Nelson tries to get it back, is into the net. Callie will serve again. Short. It's put back up. Hirsch in the back row, Rainey. Abby Piota, Katie. And that's a kill for Katie. (16-9), Callie serving. And that's it. Out of bounds, so it'll go back to Gayville, and that'll be Hubbard up to serve. Rainey, Abby Piota sets up Katie Heath. Katie gets blocked at the net. Hubbard and Nelson, that's going to be on the line but in. Kill for Maddie Nelson. She's a 5'10 senior for this Gayville Volin squad. Hubbard to serve. And off the side there. Into the other court, and they'll call a replay over on this side. And we'll call a timeout. So with that, we'll be back in 60 seconds. Cowgirls trailing this one 19-9.
Opportunity provider.
At Grossenberg Implement, we believe the other half of a great product is the service that stands behind that product. It means when you have questions, we have the answers. It means your equipment is backed by the expertise of 27 certified service technicians. See for yourself. Visit Grossenberg.com to see our current deals on new and used combines and combine heads. Service, the other half of a great product.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community.
All right, we're back. Cowgirls trailing this 19-9. Hubbard to serve for Volin. Callie to Maggie into the under the net, and 20-9. Abby, Haley Crumpus. That's going to be out of bounds, and that'll be a kill for Haley Crumpus. Haley Crumpus to serve. Hirsch going to hit that one in the back row and out of bounds and be an ace for Haley Crumpus. Abby, Katie at the net, blocked by number 2 there for Gayville. Elena Clark, and point for the Cowgirls, or point for the Raiders, 21-11. That's out of bounds. And Abby Piota will put one in the net. 22-12. Callie picks that one up. Abby Piota. Rainey tips it over. Falls off the net, and the Raiders can't handle it. 22-13. Brings Katie up to serve. Hirsch for the kill. That girl gets up there in the air pretty good. When she comes down on it, it's moving. 23-13. Number 8, Grace Dangle, still serving for the Raiders. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. If they don't talk, they're going to cost themselves points. There again, nobody talked, miscommunication. 2 girls there, neither one of them hit it. Jacqueline, Abby, Katie. And they set up Hirsch. Katie gets it up. Callie, Rainey's going to tip that one over. And Callie gets a block there at the net. Going to be 24-14. Maggie. Larson in the back row. Dangle to Hubbard. That's going to be out of bounds. Back to Maggie. 24-15. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Larson, Dangle. Where's she going to go with it? Hirsch. And that's going to be 25-15. And that'll be the second set. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Where will you find Black Hills State University graduates? Everywhere, locally, nationally, and internationally. Black Hills State University is where community leaders are inspired, where future teachers are prepared, where global connections lead to business connections, and where underground research is changing the way we understand the universe. Visit bhsu.edu and enroll now at Black Hills State University, where you can earn your degree affordably and with campuses in Spearfish and Rapid City. Stay in the beautiful Black Hills. Where does your future begin? At Black Hills State University, where anything is possible.
Hey, Doug, how'd that discount double check work out for you?
Oh, that was great. Great. I wish I had double checked before discussing that play earlier.
Did anybody catch that play?
No.
Okay, we're going to act like we're debating about it. You two do the bouncy football thing. You rub your head like it's a real tough call. No, that looks like you're having a migraine. I'm going to break the huddle confidently, and we're going to call it incomplete.
Your mic's on!
First down! Thank you!
70,000 people were there.
20 million more watching at home.
Got it!
Save big with State Farm.
If you're a younger runner getting into running, you want a shoe that can do it all. You can train in, you can race in, it looks cool, has a lot of Under Armour attitude to it. That's the Bandit.
call ourselves bandits. That's the Under Armour way, right? It's how we design product. It's how we live our life here at Under Armour.
If you're a younger runner getting into running, you want a shoe that can do it all. You can train in, you can race in, it looks cool, has a lot of...
Atterbury Construction is an earth-moving contractor and supply of quality aggregate materials based in Colome, South Dakota. When in need of a professional service for site preparation, grading, and many other soil-related tasks, their knowledge in heavy equipment, rock and gravel products is wide-ranging. Atterbury Construction, your earth-moving.
All right, we're back in Dakota Christian. All right, getting ready to go here. Number 17, Olivia Petrick, to serve for the Gayville Volin Raiders. Tied 1-1 in this best of 3 set. Rainey gets that one tipped over right in front of the short side of the Gayville Volin, and Cowgirls scored the first point here. Dangle couldn't quite get to that one. Brings Katie Heath up to serve. Larson, the back row to Dangle, to Hirsch. And she's going to set that one down off the hands of Callie. Jacqueline gets that one dug up, gets it over to Callie. Dangle to Hirsch. Set her up, put her down. That's how you win volleyball games. Dangle to serve. Maggie picks that one up. Hirsch's going to put it down. Three to 1. Dangle. Callie picks it up. Abby Piota back to Callie. They're gonna call it a play over. I'm not sure from here. The Gayville Volin girls, of course, called it out, but that was what the Cowgirls need to do. They need to get up there, get aggressive at the net. They need to set them up and spike them. If they don't do that, if they keep tapping it over, there's not much to contest here. That should have been 4 hits, but anyway, Cowgirls keep hustling, get it over. Dangle to Hirsch, this one's going to be over. You just can't compete with that kind of a set and that kind of a spike. On the other hand, the other teams can't contend when we do it either, but we aren't getting it done. Should be 4 to 1. Callie. Katie. Callie, or Rainey to Callie in there. Kill. 4 to 2. Maggie McCarty to serve. Five two. Yep. Thought we were missing a point in there somewhere, but official come over and said it should be 5-2. And here we go. Dangle sets up Hirsch. She's going to spike that. Maggie gets that thing dug up. Dangle again. Callie gets a block there. Callie's going to get a fight at the battle, and Hirsch is going to win that one. 6-2. That'll bring number 18 up. Taya Rose to serve for Gayville. Callie picks that up. Rainey sets her up. Callie gets spiked, but they get it dug up. Number 2, Clark gets that over. Abby sets up Haley Crumpus. Dangle to Hubbard. Good job getting that dug up by McKenzie. Clark tips it over. McKenzie gets it up. Abby gets it tipped up. Callie gets it over. And discommunication there. Got all the Gayville Volin Raiders girls in a pile, and just ball falls incomplete, for lack of a better word. Hits the floor. Point for the Cowgirls, 6-3. Rainey Hermson to serve. Hirsch in the back row to Dangle to Clark. Callie gets it blocked, gets it picked up. Rainey going to tip that over, but out of bounds. Ball will come back to the Raiders. That'll bring number 6, Carol Ocampo Ostadillo to serve. Rainey picks that up. Haley Crumpus. Katie gets it tipped over. Hubbard sets up Clark. Rainey to McKenzie to Haley Crumpus. And that's 3 hits for the Cowgirls. 7-3. Ostadillo to serve again. Going to be out of bounds. 7-4. Brings Callie up to serve. I think we're having trouble with our score because our official's coming over here again. I think we got, there we go, 8-4. Callie serve, picked up by Hirsch to Ocampo to Hubbard, and she's going to kill that sucker from off the side there. Nice strong side kill by Hubbard to Tia Hubbard. Rainey, Abby, Haley Crumpus. There we go. Number 1, Maddie Nelson hits it into the net. Be a point for the Cowgirls. 9-5. Brings Haley Crumpus up to serve. Hirsch to Larson to Hirsch. Back over. Abby Piota to Maggie McCarty. Nelson dug up by Crumpus. Crumpus again. Katie Heath gets it over this time. Nelson. Rainey Hermson digs it up. Katie going to tip that over. Abby. Katie with a block and a kill. There we go. Eliana Clark tried to kill that one. Katie got a block. Cowgirls get a point. 9-6. Cowgirls are trailing this one right now. Haley Crumpus gets it over. Katie got a hand on it just enough to slow it down, and it falls just short of the back row. Point for the Raiders. That brings up the Larson girl, Molly Larson. Not Molly. Larson, Katie. Molly Larson there. Hirsch. Katie gets a block. Hirsch again. Abby Piota to Maggie McCarty. Right there. Jacqueline. Piota. Katie. Kill. Out of bounds off of Molly Larson. Brings up Abby Piota to serve. Hirsch blocked by Rainey. Kill. Or blocked by Rainey for a point. Cowgirls trying to stay alive in this one. Abby Piota serve again. And that's going to be out of bounds, out the backside. Going to be 11-8 now. Cowgirls trailing by 11-8. They gave the point. There we go. You got it straightened up. There we go. Gayville to serve. Maggie. Abby Piota to Rainey Hermson. That's going to be a kill for Rainey off the hands of number 8, Grace Dangle. 9-11 brings Katie Heath up to serve. Nelson, or Hirsch. Oh, good job by Abby. Let that go. Out. Yes. Hirsch got that one a little hard. Got out of bounds. Cowgirls get a point. 11-10. Katie to serve. Going to be a long, hard serve off the backside. Dangle's going to get it over. Rainey. Katie. Callie Heath pushes that over. Dangle sets up number 6, Ostadillo. Jacqueline tips it back. Who got that one? Okay, somebody was in the net, apparently. Anyway, Cowgirls give a point there, 12-10. Dangle to serve. Callie picks that up. Rainey's going to tip that over. Hubbard to Hirsch. And off of the hands of the Cowgirls and out of bounds, 13-10. Maggie. Rainey gets that tipped over. Dangle going to get it to Hubbard. Hubbard will get it over. Jacqueline. Abby Piota going to set up Maggie. Dangle to her, or Ostadillo. Callie. Abby. Callie. Kill. (13-11). Maggie McCarty to serve. Larson. Hirsch gets that one tipped over. Maggie picks it up. Abby tips it over. Dangle to Hirsch. Callie at the net. Block. Cowgirls 13-12. Maggie McCarty to serve. Larson, Dangle, Ostadillo, Maggie, Abby, Callie. Tipped. Yep, tipped. They called it 13-13. Maggie serve. Larson. Dangle to Hirsch. Katie picks it up. Abby sets up Callie. Callie left-handed, gonna into the net. Just a little out of position for the right hand. She tried to with her left. Just got it into the net. That'll bring up Rose to serve for the Raiders. Ostadillo to Dangle to Hubbard. That's going to be out of bounds. Cowgirls with a point. Hubbard was looking for somebody to overturn that call, but it didn't happen. It was called out. Rainey Hermson to serve. Dangle to Hubbard. She's going to try to get this one down, and it does. 15-14 in favor of the Raiders right now. That brings up number 6, Ostadillo, to serve for the Raiders. Short, Callie picks it up. Gonna call a stoppage of play because of loose ball on the floor. These tournaments are fun because they can play a lot of games in a short amount of time, but it's also the danger of those loose balls. They have stoppages of play once in a while so nobody gets hurt. Callie, send that one over. Hubbard gonna set up. Nelson Katie picks that up. Callie to Haley Crumpus, and it's gonna be out of bounds. 16-14. Ostadillo to Katie Heath. Abby Piota to Callie. Callie going to get a kill. 16-15. Callie to serve. Larson. Dangle to Hubbard from the back. Rainey. Abby Piota to Katie Heath. Larson, Hubbard, too far in front of her. Cowgirls tie that one up, 16-16. Kelly serve, Hirsch, Dangle, Larson, Maggie to Katie. Katie gets it over. Dangle. Callie, Maggie, Katie. Dangle sets up Larson. That's a kill. Nelson. Dangle sets up Nelson and she kills it. 17. I think it should be 17-16, shouldn't it? I think it's 17-16. There we go. We got it now. Hubbard, Katie, Abby sits up. Katie gonna send that over, and it's a kill. Kind of an offside deal, but got it tipped out. Hubbard will sit down, and the little 7th grader will come in for Gayville. Ooh, off the net, off their hands, up in the air. Point for the Cowgirls. Haley Crumpus serving. 18-17. Gayville will call a timeout. We'll take one as well. Cowgirls leading this one right now, 18-17.
And aggregate professional since 1995. For competitive bids and estimates, call Lee or Kurt at 842-3776. Proud sponsors of Colome Cowboys and Cowgirls on Colome Cowboy Live.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to all the area boys and girls teams. As a proud sponsor of all the local activities on Sports Ticket Live, we invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs. Fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy selection, and much, much more. Or for your special events orders, you will always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. Our staff always delivers speedy, friendly service at the store, doing the most for you. The store.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're
Haley serve, picked up. Nelson gets that over. Abby Piota back over to Katie. Katie will get it tipped over the net. Oh. I hate to see them that close, but at least when they go our way, you can breathe a little bit. 19-17, Cowgirls caught a break there. Hirsch, Dangle. Kill by number 2, Eliana Clark. Brings it to 18-19. The older Larson girl to serve. Abby Larson. Callie picks out in the back row. Jacqueline. Katie tips it over. Larson, Callie. Abby Rainey gets it sent over. Dangle sets up Hirsch. Molly. Abby Piota sends it over. Right here. Good job, Rainey. Maggie. Good hustle by Abby Piota to get that one over. And number 5, Hirsch, kills that one. Gets them pulled up. They set her up. Just can't defend that. Put it right where nobody was. Hard to defend. Second serve by Larson. Score tied 19-19. Callie picks it up in the back row. Abby to Katie Heath. Larson. Dangle to Hirsch. Kill. And Hirsch is going to set that. She was there. Dangle to Hirsch. Callie gets that one dug up. Katie sets it up. Abby Piota is going to tip it over. Dangle. Hirsch. Katie gets a hand on it at the net. Rainey sets it up. Katie going to send it over. Dangle to Hirsch. Callie back row. Oh, that's going to be out of bounds. 21-19. And a timeout's called. We'll take one as well. Cowgirls trail in this one, 21-19. Set 3 of the best of 3 match.
They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical South Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Customer service. Those are the 2 words producers use to describe statewide ag insurance. Customer service is not something of the past. It's the foundation of their business. September.
All right, back to ACDC Thunder tournament. Larson to serve. Serves it into the net. Cowgirls aren't out of this one yet. 20-22, Abby Piota to serve. Dangle going to get this one over. Jacqueline. Abby. Katie. Kill. Off the hands of Dangle. 21-22. Abby's second serve is going to be stopped. Serve it over. Larson to Dangle, up to Hirsch, kill. Rainey, Abby, Callie from the back row. Larson, Dangle, Hirsch, tipped by Callie, or Katie. Abby going to send that over. Hirsch, Jacqueline, Rainey, Katie. 2 hits, 3. Cowgirls get another point, 22-23. Katie to serve. Dangle to Hirsch. Callie at the net. They get it picked back up. Gonna let it out. And it's out. Ha. Tied up, 23-23. There's that hint of excitement. Katie serve. Short. Off the hands. Dangle gonna send this one over. Abby. Callie sends it over. Larson, Dangle. Ostadillo. Katie picks it up. Abby Piota. Rainey going to send it over. Dangle. Out of bounds. Cowgirls take a lead, 24-23. One more point. Ostadillo, Dangle. Ostadillo picked up by Maggie. Katie, Callie. Ostadillo, Dangle. Hirsch, fight at the net. What are we calling here? What are we? Not sure what this call is, but they're giving a point to the Cowgirls. Cowgirls got it. Win this one, 25-23. They called Gayville Volin in the net, and that ends the game. Cowgirls pull this one out after being down. Come back to win the third set. We'll be back after a while with the third set.
Open up the champagne, pop. It's my house, come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Cause we've done this before, so you come on in. Make yourself at my home, tell me where you been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we